I do.
It's Wednesday today, so we'll have a special Wednesday psalm probably. Mhm.
Oh, well, you'll let me know where to find that, right?
If need be. Mhm.
So we'll start on page 101.
Very original.
Well, you'll let me know where to find that, right?
If need be. Got my own list.
So we'll start on page 101.
Very original.
Oh,
Find that, right?
brother.
We'll start on page 101.
Can we just wait a second? I'm going to call in whoever works for lead on YouTube. I'm going to call in.
Is someone
Just hang on. Lead on YouTube. I'm going to call in. Just hang on. Lead on YouTube. I'm going to call in. Hang on. I'm doing it on the, just hang on one second. It'll just take me a minute to get in. I'm doing it on the, just hang on one second. It'll just take me a minute to get in.
Okay. Hold it.
I'm doing it on the, just hang on one second. It'll just take me a minute to get in.
Hold it.
Is that Judy?
That's me.
Hi, Judy. Chag Sameach.
Hi.
Okay, can you hear me now?
We're here.
Irma,
Okay.
go ahead. Page
All
one.
right.
Yeah, before you go ahead, I just wanted to mention that the Psalm for Wednesday is found way in the back of the book on page 436.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, hold on. Okay. Ma tohu ohalecha Yaakov mishkenotecha Yisrael va'ani barov chastecha avo veitecha eshtachave el heichal kadshecha yiratecha Adonai ahavti ma'on beitecha Umekom mishkan kevodecha Ba'ani eshtachave li echra'a Evracha lifnei Adonai osi Ba'ani tefilati lecha Adonai et ratzon Elohim Barov chastecha, Haneni be'emet yishecha, Haneni be'emet yishecha. Page 99. Eloheinu shema shenatata bi tahorati, tabaratata yitzarta nafachta bi yatamisham. Rabbi Kirbi, V'ata Tilit Lami Menu Hachzi Rabbi Tilavo Kosman Shan Shem Rabbi Kirbi Moda Ani Lefanecha Adonai Elohei Elohei Avatai V'Matai Ribon Kol Hamasim Adon Kol Hanshamot Baruch Atah Adonai Hamachazir Nishamot V'Tkari Meitim. Skip the next paragraph. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Yatzarta Dam B'Chachma V'Arona Kavim Chalalim גלוי וידוע לפני כיסא כבודך, שאם ייפתח אחד מהם או יסתר אחד מהם, אי אפשר להתקיים ולעמוד לפניך. ברוך אתה אדוני, רופא כל בשר ומפליא לעשות. Page 103.
Hey,
102.
And please rise as you are able. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan l'sechti bina lahavchin ben yom uven layla.
amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasani b'tzalmo.
Amen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasani b'chorin.
Amen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shasani Yisrael.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish arumim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam rokah haaretz al hamayim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechin mitzadei geber.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shesali kol tzarki.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael b'gvura.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael b'tifara.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hanoten layav koach.
Amen.
Silently to the bottom. Baruch Adonai melech haolam ma'avir she'nameinu b'chol v'tzon lefanach Adonai Eloheinu v'v'yotenu v'yotenu sh'tartinu v'toratecha v'tapenu v'mitzvotecha v'yal t'vienu li v'deichei v'lo lidei adei Rabbi Avon v'lo lidei nisayon v'lo lidei bizayon v'yal tashlim v'yetzer hara v'chavim me'adam rav mechas v'tapenu b'yetzer hatov v'yitziv
Adonai,
v'yisrael
Amen.
Utenenu hayom ubechol yom lechenu chesed l'rachamim b'yeinecha v'yeinei kol ro'enu v'tigmalenu chasadim tovim. Baruch atah Adonai gomel chasadim tovim le'amo Yisrael.
Amen.
Today and every day may you look upon us, and may all who see us look upon us with eyes filled with kindness, love, and compassion. Act toward us with kindly love. Baruch atah Adonai, who acts with kindly love to the people Israel.
Amen.
Page 107. And we'll read silently to the middle of the page. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam asher tichenu v'mitzvotav v'torah v'harabna Adonai Eloheinu et divrei Toratecha v'finu v'fiyam chabet Yisrael v'nihya anachnu v'tzetzaenu v'tzetzaenam chabet Yisrael kulanu yudei shemecha v'lomdei Toratecha lishma. Baruch atah Adonai hamelamed Torah le'amo Yisrael.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. And
Amen.
we'll continue the next two
Amen.
paragraphs silently. Evidvorim shano she'yor ha'pnei. Shalom ben adam l'chaveiro ve'en ish li'ishto v'timlo v'talmud Torah k'neged kulam.
May I say,
Turn to page 120.
it could be, this might be the right place for doing the Psalm of the day.
Oh, okay.
Which is on
So
page,
that's on page 436.
Also-
Liom Revi'i.
while I'm talking, somebody is making this background noises, which maybe could be, you may not realize that they're very
Oh,
audible.
you know, it may be my, let me go to the other room. Let me turn
Muted.
off my computer.
Muted.
Hold on.
Norma,
I
She'll
think
be
she-
back in a second. She said she was going to the other room to turn off her computer.
I tell her not to turn it off. Norma, you
Yep.
don't need to turn that off. You can actually, if as long as it's muted, you could sit and we could see you, and you could be calling in.
Yeah, Norm, are you, we're not hearing you now. Are you on the
No,
phone?
now I'm not muted. I had muted it before.
Right. So if you go in and talk, if you just talk through your phone and sit, you can sit where you're sitting and talk
Right.
on your phone, and we can see you at the same.
Oh, well, okay.
All right.
You should have put on my,
Meanwhile, Norman, you're breaking up
I am breaking up.
And Norman, I think it might, your background.
badly, but with regularity.
Yeah, and your background noise might be your book, which when you flip the pages, might be bringing in. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So your audio does seem to be worse than usual, so it might be worthwhile for you to join with phone audio.
Okay, here I am on my phone. But you see, now I have all these echoes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess. I don't
And, Jim,
Oh, because you have to mute. You have to mute your device so that.
I will.
am muted.
No, you have to mute it. So you have to mute the speaker.
Oh,
who are you
All
talking
right.
to?
I'm talking to Norma.
all right.
There
we go.
There we go.
Fantastic. Okay.
Were you talking to
Ah.
me? Just excuse me, I'm sorry.
I was talking to you that your audio does seem. I agree with Miriam that your audio seems worse than usual. So
You quick give the telephone number so I can
yeah,
call?
go to on your device. Go to where you have the microphone.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you push it, it should give you some options. One of them is to join.
I don't hear anything.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not so easy. Okay.
It's completely silent.
No, Judy, you're good.
So there's a telephone? No, I don't know what this, okay. I'm sorry.
You know what, Norman, why don't you just go on mute for a minute? I will text you the
Okay. All right, if I can, all right.
Wait, Norma or Norman?
Norman,
That was okay.
I'm muting Norman.
Call in on the phone.
I just
Give it to
muted
you.
Norman, and I'm going to text him the instructions for getting in on the phone. Okay, Norma, you can go ahead.
Norma?
Norma can go ahead.
Okay,
today.
so it's Leom Revi'i on page 436. Do we have time to read it in English also?
Sure.
Okay, we'll read responsively on page 436. Adonai, God of retribution, reveal yourself. Rise up, O judge of the world, pay back the haughty.
Evil, how long will those that act wickedly continue to rejoice, singing the praises of everyone who commits evil?
Adonai, they oppress your people, they afflict your very own, they kill widows and strangers, they murder orphans.
And they say, Adonai does not see it. The God of Jacob does not pay heed.
Think about it, you brutes, fools. When will you learn? Will the one who formed ears not hear? Will the one who created eyes not see?
Shall the one who chastises nations and punish them, the one who teaches knowledge to humans?
Adonai is aware of human scheming, how futile it is.
Blessed is the person who is instructed by Adonai, who learns from your teaching to be patient during evil times, till a grave is dug for the wicked.
For Adonai will not abandon God's people. You will not forsake your very own. Should I just keep reading?
Is there more? Oh,
Yeah. For justice shall return to the rule of law, and all who are upright will rally to it. Who will stand up for me against the evildoers? Who will stand with me against the sinners? Were not Adonai my help, I would surely have died. When I think I can no longer stand, your kindness and love hold me up. When I am filled with worry, your consolations delight me. Would you attach yourself to the seat of wickedness? Would you allow evil to create the law? They conspire against the life of the righteous. They find the innocent guilty. Adonai shall be my refuge, my God, my protecting fortress. You shall repay them with what they have wrought. You shall crush them because of their evil. Crush them, Adonai, our God. So we'll read the psalm in Hebrew on page 136. El Nekamot Adonai.
Filled with thanks, let us greet God. Great is Adonai, a greater sovereign than all other deities.
Almanah v'ger yaharog v'tamim yiratzechu v'yomru lo yira Adonai v'lo yamin Elohei Yaakov b'nei bo'arim ba'am ksilim matai tashu hanata ozen halo yishma im yotzer ayin halo yabit hayisir goyim halo yafiach hamalamed adam dad Adonai adam achshavot adam kihem havel Ashrei hagever asher yavir Adonai v'orot chad b'amdenu King Levi Meira Adichalol Rosh Shachat Kilo Yatov Adonai Amo V'Nachalato Lo Yazov Ki Ad Tzedek Yashuv Mishpat Yachalot Kol Yoshvei Reish Mi Yakum Li Yivarei Mi Save Mi Kum Po'alei Avin Ulei Adonai Ezrat Hali Kin'at Chakna Duma Nafshi Yivamarti Mata Ragli Chastacha Adonai Yisadeni Rov Sarfeni B'Kirbi Tanchumeni Yishashu Nafshi Okay, now we go back to, hang on. We go to page 120. Aramim Adonai ki dilitane lo simachto ebaili Adonai ele shivati elecha v'tirpaeni Adonai haliti min shol nafshi Tani miyor debor zamru Adonai chasidav v'hodel zecher kadsho ki regabal po chayim birtzono be'erav yalim dachi v'lavot melina v'yani amati v'shal v'yivalam olam Adonai birtzoncha hemata laharari oz histarta panecha ha'iti nivchol Elecha Adonai ekravi el Adonai et chanan. Elecha Adonai ekravi el Adonai et chanan. Betza b'dami b'rdei el shachar hayotcha Shema Adonai v'chaneni Adonai heye ozer li. Shema Adonai v'chaneni Adonai heye ozer li. Hafachta mispedenu macholi bitachta shaki. Tazreni simcha l'man yezemrecha kavod lo yidom Adonai Elohai v'yolam adecha. Do we have a minion? We do?
I'm here.
Okay, yeah, I think we have a minion. It says 11.
That's a minion.
Yeah.
I think actually,
Mourner's Kaddish.
I think there's 10, but I think we're good.
We are good?
Herb, is Sivia around? Can't hear him anyway.
Are we up?
Yeah, I think let's say we're a minion.
Okay. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabah.
Amen.
Amen.
Amadi brach yiritei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uv'yimechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael v'agalav yizman kariv v'yiru. Amen. Yehi shmei rabah mevorach v'olam v'olam. Yishtabach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yitamam v'yitnasei v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kudesho. La'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tishchata v'nechamata da'aviran bi'alma v'imiru.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yiru. Amen.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'rama v'hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yiru. Amen.
Amen.
Page 122. And please stand as you are able. Baruch Shamar v'yahalam, Baruch Hu, Baruch Oseh Bereshit, Baruch Omer V'Yoseh, Baruch Gozer Kayim, Baruch Merachem al Haaretz, Baruch Merachem al Habriot, Baruch Mishalem Sachar Tov Lireyav, Baruch Chayla Ad V'Kayam Lanetzach, Baruch Podeh Umatzil, Baruch Shemo, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Hayol Rachaman Amalo B'Fi Amo, Mishubachim for B'Shem Chasidov Avadov Shirei David Shachan Halel Adonai Eloheinu B'Shpachot V'Yizmirot Negadelcha and Shabechacha and Fa'ercha V'Naskir Shimcha V'Namlichacha Malkeinu Eloheinu Yachid Heiho Amim Melech Mishubachim for Adei Ad Shemo HaGadol Baruch Atah Adonai Melech Mulalo B'Shpachot.
Amen.
Page 127. The middle of the page. Torah Adonai Tamima, Torah Adonai Tamima, Torah Adonai Tamima, Tamima Meshiva Nafesh, Edud Adonai Nemana, Edud Adonai Nemana, Edud Adonai Nemana, Nemana Machima Peti, Vay Pekudei Adonai Yesharim, Yesharim Samchei Lev, Vay Pekudei Adonai Yesharim, Yesharim Samchei Lev, Mitzvat Adonai Bara, Mitzvat Adonai Bara, Mitzvat Adonai Bara, Bara Meirat Einayim, Yirat Adonai Tehora, Yirat Adonai Tehora, Yirat Adonai Tehora, Tehora Omedet La'ad, Oy Mishpei Adonai Emet, Emet Tzadku Yachdav, Oy Mishpei Adonai Emet, Emet Tzadku Yachdav. הנחמדים זר מפזרה מתוקים מדבש ונפש כפים גם בברכו נסתר בהם בשמרם הקרב תקיעות מימין מנסתרות נקני גם מזידים חסוך עבדך על ימשלני בי עשיתם וניקתי מפשע רע יהיו לרצון אמרי פי והגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי Go Ali. Who can discern one's own errors? Cleanse me of these. I am not even conscious, and restrain your servant from willful sins. Let them not rule me. Then shall I be innocent, untainted by grave transgressions. May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, Adonai, my rock and my redeemer. Page 132. And please rise as you are able. Hodu Adonai ki tov ki lilam chasto. Hodu leilo hehoim ki lilam chasto. Hodu Adonai ki lilam chasto. Le'osei nifla'ot gedolot levado ki lilam chasto. Le'osei hashamayim bitfuna ki lilam chasto. Liroka ha'aretz al hamayim. Le'oseorim gedolim. Et Hashem Shalom Shelet Bayom. Kilim Chasto. Et Hayorech v'Kochavim Lemem Shalot Ba'alayla. Kilim Chasto. Lemakei Mitzrayim B'choreihem. Kilim Chasto. Bayotzei Yisrael Mitocham. Kilim Chasto. B'yad Chazaka U'Bizro Netuya. Kilim Chasto. Legozer Yam Suf Ligzarim. Kilim Chasto. Le'evir Yisrael B'tocho. Kilim Chasto. V'ni Paro V'chelo B'yam Suf. Kilim Chasto. Le'molich Hamo B'midbar. Kilim Chasto. Lemakei Malachim Gedolim. Kilim Chasto. Vayaharog Malachim Adirim, Gilulam Chasto, L'Sichon Melech HaMarik, Gilulam Chasto, Ula'og Melech HaBashan, Gilulam Chasto, Dinatan Artsam L'Nachala, Gilulam Chasto, Nachala Yisrael Ato, Gilulam Chasto, Shebishiflenu Zachar Lanu, Gilulam Chasto, Vayifrekenu Mitzarenu, Gilulam Chasto, Notain Lechem Lechol Basar, Gilulam Chasto, Odula El Hashamayim, Gilulam Chasto. Continue on page 134.
Oh, that's only for Shabbos.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right, that's for Shabbat. So we go
36.
to 136. Thank you. Ashrei Yoshvei Veitecha Od Yehalalucha Selah. Hilala David Aramimcha Elohai HaMelech V'avar Hashimcha Leolam Va'ed. Gadol Adonai Umhalo Ma'od V'ligdulato Ein Cheker. Hadar Kavod Hodecha V'divrei Niflaotecha Asicha. Zecher Rav Tuvcha Yabiu V'tzidkatcha Yeranenu. Tov Adonai Lakol V'rachamav Al Kol Ma'asav. Kavod Malchutcha Yomeru Ugvuratcha Yedaberu. I lost my place. Here I am. Malchutcha Malchut Kol Olamim Umemshaltecha B'chol Dor V'Dor. Einei Kol Elecha Yesaberu V'atana Tein Lahem Et Achlam Be'ito. Tzadik Adonai B'chol Derachav V'chasid B'chol Ma'asav. Ritzon Yereyav Ya'aseh V'et Shavatam Yishma V'yoshiyim. Tehilat Adonai Yedaber Pi V'yavorech Kol Basar Shem Kadsho Le'olam Va'ed. Nevarech Ya Yatavi Adolam. Hallelujah. Page 141. Hallelujah, 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 El Bikadsho, hallelujah, hallelujah, Birkia Uzo. Hallelujah, 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 Bigvurotav, hallelujah, hallelujah, Karokulo. Hallelujah, 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 B'teika Shofar, hallelujah, hallelujah, B'nevel V'chinor, hallelujah, 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 B'tofu Machor, hallelujah, hallelujah, B'minim Ve'ugav. Hallelujah, 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 B'tzil tzalei shama. Hallelujah, hallelujah, B'tzil tzalei truah. Kol Hanshama, hallelujah, 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 Kol Hanshama, hallelujah, hallelujah, Kol Hanshama, hallelujah, hallelujah. Baruch Adonai Olam Amen Amen. Baruch Adonai Mitzion Shochem Yerushalayim. Hallelujah. Baruch Adonai Elohim Elokei Yisrael Eloseinu V'la'ot Levado. Uvaruch Shem Kavod Le'olam V'Yimalei Kavodo Et Kol Yisrael Kol Haaretz. Amen v'Amen.
Amen.
Page 145. Nishmat kol chai tevarech et shimcha. Adonai Baruch kol basot. Yishloch l'makenim b'olam v'olam shayim v'baratech v'olam melech v'olam Mashiach b'dem matzim fardis. M'achem b'chol etzarov etzukah im l'olam melech elo ata Elohim v'rishonim v'achronim v'olach kol abriot Adam kol chaladot ha'mahulot v'rot ha'tishbachot ha'menaheg olamo b'chesed u'v'yotav v'rachamim Adonai lo yanum v'lo yishon ha'ma'er yisheni v'ha'mekip damim v'ha'misiach yomim v'ha'matir asurim ha'samech nuflim ha'zokef kefufim l'chol avadcha אנחנו מודים. יופינו מלא שירת הים ושוננו רינקה המון גלה ושפתותינו של פרחי הרקיע ועינינו מהירות כשמש ירח וידינו פרושות כשנו שמים ורגלינו קלות כעלות. אין אנחנו מספיקים להודות לך אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואמותינו ולברך בשמך לאחת מאלף אלפי אלפים וריבי רבבות פני הטבות שעשית עם אבותינו ואמותינו ואמנו. Please turn the page and continue to the bottom of the page. מי ידמלך ומי ישפלך ומי יערך לך, האל הגדול הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון קונה שמיים וארץ, נהללך ונשבחך ונפארך ונברך את שם קודשך כאמור, לדוד ברכי נפשי את אדוני, וכל קרבי את שם קודשו.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, sorry. Right.
Koach.
Okay.
Yasher Koach.
Thank you.
We can Yasher Koach like this too for people who are on a screen. Norman, I sent you a text with a suggestion for how to manage this situation.
Another text, okay.
Yeah. So my suggestion is essentially that you can continue to use the iPad for your video, but to make it silent and use your phone to download Zoom on your phone and to use that as your as your audio.
Actually, it would be better audio, I think, if he phoned in on the phone as if he had computer capacity. And I have those instructions in front of me because that's what I did this morning.
Actually, the way that it works on a smartphone is just for everyone's information. If you're having trouble with your internet audio, if you're breaking up or if other people are breaking up, the thing to do is to download the Zoom app onto your smartphone and then join the meeting with that. When you join the meeting from your smartphone as opposed to from a tablet or a computer, it'll offer you the option of dialing in as opposed to going to internet audio. You have the option. And then if you press dial in, the phone will do everything it needs to do on its own. It'll dial and put in the meeting number and whatever. If there's no password on ours, but if there's a password, and then so your video is can be through the phone, but your voice goes over the telephone lines rather than getting caught in internet connectivity.
The one problem that I tried to phone in is that I was hearing everybody both through the tablet and also on the phone, which was no good.
You need to if you do that, you need to silence the tablet. You need to put the volume on your tablet all the way down, or the volume on your computer all the way down, and just use the phone. That's what Norma did.
Okay, well then I can just do what Norma did with a regular phone. I don't have to use my
Right. You could do it with a regular phone. That is just fine also, if that's more comfortable. The reason that I like doing it with the smartphone is you can put the smartphone on speaker, and then you don't have to hold the thing next to your face. You
put this speaker to put the phone.
Yeah,
I can
either way. But Norman, you should definitely call in, because your voice is definitely
yeah, and I'm supposed to be doing Hallel and
so why don't you get yourself set up, and I'll start Shachri.
Yeah, absolutely, sure. Go ahead.
All right, good. So we're on page 147. Hagibur bechod shemecha, Hagibur lanetzach, ve'hanorah b'norotecha, HaMelech HaYoshev Al Kisei Ram V'Nisa, Shochen Ad Marom V'Kadosh Shemo V'Chatuv V'Nitzadik B'Nadar Shem HaFatihila V'Fi Hashem Titala V'Divrei Tzadikim Titbarach U'V'Shon Chasidim Titromam Uvkerev Kedoshim Tikadash, Uvmakahalot Revivot Amachabet Yisrael Berinayit Parashim Hamakin Bachod over door. Shekain Hobad Kol Yitzurim Lefanecha Adonai Eloheinu Eloheinu B'Imoteinu Lehodot Lahala Leshabeach Tafer L'Ramim Ladel Rekel Kois Al Kol Divrei Shirot B'Tish Bechot David Ben Ishai Abdecha Meshichecha. Please rise as you are able. Ishtabach Shechal Adnainu Ha'el HaMelech HaGadol HaKadosh B'Shamayim U'Ba'aretz Ki Hu Yichanai Adonai Eloheinu Rachot Firahot Me'atav Yad Olam Baruch Atah Adonai
Baruch
El
Shem.
Melech Ado B'Tish Bachot El Ha'odot Adonai Niflahot Habo B'Shirei Zimra Melech Elchei Ha'olamim Yitkadav Yitkadash Shemei Rabbah
Amen.
Amen.
Yalmad Yivrach Yortevi Amlech Malchuteh B'chaychon V'mechon V'chay Lechol B'Yit Yisrael B'galav Yizman Kavihi V'imru Amen.
Amen.
Yitbarach Yalam Olamei Almaya Yitbarach Yishtabach Yitbar V'Romam V'Yitnaseh V'Tadar V'Talavital Al Shemei V'Kudsha
Reachum.
Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechmata damiran v'yalama v'imavruhu. Amen.
Amen.
I'll ask folks to turn off their mute, or to unmute themselves sufficiently so that you can respond to Baruch. I should have asked for that before. Kaddish, I apologize. Baruchu et Adonai mevorach.
Baruch Adonai Borach, Yolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai mevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam yotzer or u'barei choshech oseh shalom shalom u'barei et hakol yotzer or u'barei choshech oseh shalom shalom u'barei et hakol.
Amen.
Page 152. Hame'ir la'aretz l'remale barachim v'uvtuvo mechadesh b'chu yom tamid ba'aseh v'reishit marabu ba'aseh v'rekulam b'chuch asita ba'ai. Olam barachim echarim barachim aleinu adonu zenu tzu miskabenu mageni sheno miskabe adenu el baruch elodeya heichinu zohoche zorechama. Tov yatzar kavod lishmo me'orot natan tzvevot uzo pinot tzvavat kibushim ramamei el ramamei shaddai tamid misaperim kavod el ukdushato titbarach Adonai Eloheinu al shevach ma'aseh yadecha v'al marei ora shasita yibaruch hasela. Page 153. Titbarach tzureinu malkeinu v'goleinu borei kedoshim. Kulam ahuvim, kulam berurim, kulam giborim, v'kulam osim be'ema uria v'tzon konam, v'kulam potechim et b'yem b'kedusha, uv'tohora, v'shira uv'zimra, u'mevarachim u'meshabechim, u'farerim u'ramtim u'makdishim u'mamlechim, et shem ha'el ha'melech, hagadol ha'giboh ha'nora, kadoshu. וכולם מקבלים עליהם כל מלכות שמיים זה מזה וכולם מקבלים עליהם כל מלכות שמיים זה מזה וכולם מקבלים עליהם כל מלכות שמיים זה מזה וכולם מקבלים עליהם כל מלכות שמיים זה מזה. כולם כאחד עונים ואומרים ביראה קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך על הארץ כבודו ויפני וחיות הקודש בגורש קדוש ונשים לו מצרפים ומתם משבחים ואומרים
Baruch Adonai Mimko.
Kiul v'ropol v'toseh hadashot ba'al melchamot zorei tzedakot matzmiach yeshuvot borei refuot nora tehilot Adonai niflaot. In God's goodness, the work of creation is renewed each day, as the psalmist declared. Thank the Creator of the great lights, for God's love is everlasting. Mechadesh b'tuvo b'chol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reishit gamor la'osim gedolim. Yile'olam chasdo or chadash al tzion tzayir v'nizkech ulan mehera le'oro Baruch Adonai yotzei oro davar rabav tan Adonai Eloheinu chemla b'gdulach v'yitera hamalta aleinu. V'haveninu b'toratecha v'dabek limeinu b'mitzvotecha v'yachid v'avinu li'achara v'yirach et imecha v'haveninu b'toratecha v'dabek limeinu b'mitzvotecha v'yachid v'avinu li'achara v'yirach et shemecha V'lo nevosh le'olam va'ed V'lo nevosh le'olam va'ed Ki v'shem kodecha hagadol v'hanora batachnu Nagila v'nizmecha b'yeshuateh Avienu shalom arba kanfot haaretz v'tolecheinu k'mei l'ertzenu ki el poel yeshuatata tovanu v'karta v'kiranu l'shimcha gadol v'ed l'hodot lecha v'yechadecha b'yahava baruch atah Adonai Adonai Yisrael b'yahava Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Adonai Elohechem Emet Yotzim Nachum V'Chaviv Nechmad V'Yonim V'Norah V'Yodim V'Olam V'Hed Emet Elohei Olam Malkeinu Tzuri Yaakov Meginishin L'Dor Bador Hu Kayim U'Shmo Chayam V'Chisor Nachon Malchuto V'Yemanot Alei Ad Kayam Et Olamim Ein Elohim zulatecha. Ezrat avotenu v'metzenatahu me'olam agin u'mashiach livneihem achirim b'chol dor v'ador v'rum olam hashabecha v'chatecha tzitaria yasuya v'tzashrei ish u'nishma v'tzatecha v'torah udvarcha yasim al yedehu emetatahu adon lemecha melech yidin emetatahu Page 158. Kol b'charei hemara sufki pata. Zedim אחד מהם לא טהרה, זאת שבכולם ובהם. ונגידים זרק שנות משפחות, ברכות להודות למלך החי וקיים. Ram v'nisa gadol v'nora Mashpil geim u'matbiya shfarim Motzi asirim ufod anayim v'yoser alim Ve'oneh ve'amon shama elav Tehilot le'el elyon Tehilot le'el elyon Baruch hu u'mevorach Moshe u'Miriam u'bnei Yisrael lecha anu tirah B'simcha rabba b'simcha rabba yamru kulam Mi chamocha ve'elim Adonai Mi kamocha nedar ba'od Torah tehilot Osef Shirah chadasha shebekulim l'shimcha asfat hayam Yachad kulam hodu v'imlichu v'yameru Adonai le'olam ha'ed. And I'll take, just take a moment, please, to put your thumb at page 306. And we will be prepared for moving there for the Amida. And please, if you are able, not only to rise, but to unmute yourselves so that we can do the Kedusha appropriately.
Yes.
So Yisrael Israel, Hudei Chinumecha, Yehuda v'Yisrael, Lo Aleinu Adonai, Kadosh Shemo, Kadosh Yisrael, Baruch Atah Adonai.
Amen.
6. Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu, V'Imotzeinu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor Ha'nora, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevi Goel Livnei B'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer Moshe U'Magen Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ufoked Sahara, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Bechaye Metim Atah Rab Lehoshia, Morid Hatal Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed, Mechaye Metim Berachamim Rabim, Somech Notim Berofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato Lishenei Armi Mocha Gibro, Umino Melach, Melech Mimi, Mechayehu Matzmiach Yeshua, Ve'eman Atala Chayot Metim, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechayeh HaMetim.
נקדש שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד אביך, וקרא זה אל זה ויאמר.
Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh.
קדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה, אל זה ויאמר.
קדוש, קדוש, קדוש.
קדוש, קדוש, אדוני צבאות, מלוך על הארץ כבודו. אז בכל רעש גדול אדיר וחזק משלים כל מנסים ברוך ימינו.
אדוני ממקומו.
Okay.
אנחנו לך, מתי תמלוך בציון, קרוב בימינו להיות בששון, גדל ותתקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך, דור ודור ולנצח נצחים.
ברוך אדוני ממקומך, מלכנו תוביל ותמלוך עלינו, כמחים אנחנו לך. מתי תמלוך בציון בקרוב בימינו לעולם בעת תשכון, תגדל ותקדש בתוך ירושלים עירך, לדור ודור לנצח נצחים, ויהננו תהיינה מלכותך כדבר בזוזך על ידי דוד משיח צדקך.
לא חלונה לעולם מלכי ציון לדבר ודור, הללויה.
ימלוך לעולם אלוהי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד לך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו למלכי עולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
כן, עליו. ייתן לנו לאלוהינו ביחדה, מועדים לשמחה, חגים לזמנו לששון, את יום המצות הזה, חנכתנו, חודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. ירצה וישמע ויבקר ביום חג המצות הזה, זכרנו אדוני אלוהינו לטובה, וחוקתנו לברכה, ושאינו נפגעים. אדוני אלוהינו מלך ישראל. מודים לך. טוב. שים שלום דבר לך.
Sabenu, sabenu, sabenu mituvecha, samach nafshenu, bikdushatecha. Sabenu, sabenu, sabenu mituvecha, samach nafshenu, bishuatecha. Etzahel libenu, libenu liovdecha, liovdecha. Liovdecha, liovdecha, be'emet. So we'll turn now to page 316. Norman will pick up with Hallel. I'll just remind everyone that if you have your phone or your microphone right next to your book, you have to be very gentle in turning pages. Otherwise, there's a big flapping noise that comes through everyone's microphones. All right, so I'm going to excuse myself for a second. And
We're still supposed to be muted though, right, Jim?
Jim,
yes,
Jim, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Am I audible? I'm on the phone now.
Perfect.
Rather, okay? All right?
Much
Okay,
better.
page 16. Please rise if you're able. I will chant the blessing before Hallel, and please repeat. Then when I've done that, you can please repeat and be judicious in responding. Most of the time, it doesn't synchronize, but there are times when it makes sense to. You can decide. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitzanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu likro et ha'halel.
Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu likro et ha'halel.
Hallelujah, Shem Adonai, Shem Adonai Mevorach, Ve'etav yad olam, Mimizrach shemesh ad mivo, Me'ulal Shem Adonai, Ram al kol goyim Adonai, Al shamayim kevodo, Mik Adonai Eloheinu, Hamagbil ha-shavet, Hamashpili lir'ot, V'shamayim u'va'aretz, Mekimi me'af adar, Me'ashpot me'vion, Lo shivi im livim, Im nedive amo, Moshivi akeret habayit, Emad banim smecha, Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Israel, Misraim, Beit Yaakov, Me'am lo'ez, Tzeit Yisrael, Misraim, Beit Yaakov, Me'am lo'ez, Ayetayim, Alefto, Israel mamshelotav hayamra avayanos hayadin yiskov leachor harim rakeduch elim yevaot kivnei tzon tzeit Yisrael mi Mitzrayim et Yaakov me'es lecha hayam alecha hayam
Sof leachor,
Harim Erkeduch Elim
Irkeduch elim,
Evaot
Evaot,
Ivnei Tzon
Ivnei tzon,
Ivnei Adon
Nilifnei Adon,
Lihi Aretz
Uli aret,
Ilifnei
Ilifnei,
Lo Yaakov
Elohayakov,
Asur
Ahoshi Hatzur,
Hayim
Agamayim,
Alamish.
Emaino Hayim.
Lemayim,
Page 317, second paragraph. Adonai, Zechron Yivarech, Yivarech et Beit Yisrael, Yivarech et Beit Aaron, Yivarech Adonai, Ketanim im Hagetolim, Yosef Adonai Alechem, Alechem ve'al bnechem, ve'ruchim atem l'Adonai, Osar Shamayim va'aretz, Hashamayim, Shamayim l'Adonai, ve'aretz natan livnei Adam, lo metim Hallelujah, ve'lo kol yudei duma, v'anachnu nivarech ya, me'ata v'yad olam, ve'ata v'yad olam, Hallelujah. Page 318, second paragraph, Mashiv, Ladonai, Kol, Dagmuloy, Anai, Kol, Shishwot, Asa, Ushem Adonai, Yakra, Nizarai, Ladonai, Shalem, Nigdanal, Cholamo, Yakar, Beinei Adonai, Amavta, Lachasitav, An Adonai, Ki Ani Yavtecha, Ben Amavtecha, Pitachta Leboserai, Lecha, Ezbach, Devach, Toda, ובשם אדוני אקרא, נזרי לאדוני אשלם, לגנה לכל עמו, בחצרות בית אדוני, בתוככי ירושלים, הללויה, הללו את אדוני, כל גויים, שבחו כל האומים, כי גבר עלינו חסדו ואמת אדוני לעולם הללויה הודו לאדוני כי טוב כי לעולם חסדו יאמרנה ישראל כי לעולם חסדו יאמרו נא בית אהרון כי לעולם חסדו יאמרו נא יראי אדוני כי לעולם חסדו יאמרו נא יראי אדוני כי לעולם חסדו מן בית סקרתיה נני ונחביה אדוני לי לא ירא מה יעשה ידם אדוני לי בעוזרי כל החסד רואים זכרון בשם אדוני כי סבוני בשם כי אהמני דחוד Page 320 עוזי וזמרתיה ויהי לי לישועה 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 כל רינה בישועה כל רינה בישועה ואוהל צדיקים כל רינה בישועה כל רינה בישועה ואוהל צדיקים ימין 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 אדוני עושה חיל ימין 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 אדוני עושה חיל ימין אדוני רוממה ימין אדוני עושה חיל לא אמור כי יחיה ואספר מעשיה יאסור ישרניה ולמוות לא נתנני פיתחו לי שערי צדק אבוא בם הודיה פיתחו לי שערי צדק אבוא בם הודיה זה השער לאדוני צדיקים יבואו זה השער לאדוני צדיקים ובוא. עודך כי עניתני ותהי לי לישועה. עודך כי עניתני ותהי לי לישועה. אבן משו הבונים הייתר לראש פינה. אבן משו הבונים הייתר לראש פינה. את אדוני הייתה זאת היא נפלאת בעינינו. את אדוני הייתה זאת היא נפלאת בעינינו. זה היום עשה אדוני נגילה ונשמחה בו. זה היום עשה אדוני נגילה ונשמחה בו. הנה אדוני הושיענה.
Ana Adonai Hoshiana.
Adonai Ashlichana.
Ana Adonai Atzlichana.
Abba b'shem Adonai berachnuchem מבית Adonai. Baruch haba Adonai berachnuchem מבית Adonai. El Adonai vaya'el לנו איסור חג באבות עם הקרנות המזבח. אל אדוני ויעל לנו איסור חג באבות עם הקרנות המזבח. אלי אתה ועודך אלוהי ארוממך. אלי אתה ועודך אלוהי ארוממך. הודו לאדוני כי טוב כי לעולם חסדו. הודו לאדוני כי טוב כי לעולם חסדו. יהללוך אדוני אלוהינו כל מעשיך וחסידיך צדיקים עושי רצונך וכל עמך בית ישראל בעיני יודו ויברכו וישבחו ויפארו וירוממו ויריתו ויקדישו וימליכו את שמך מלכנו. כי לך טוב להודות ולשמך נאה לזמר. כי מעולם ועד עולם אתה אל. ברוך אתה אדוני אל ותשבחות.
All right, page 321. Please unmute yourself if you're willing to respond to the amens in the Kaddish. Yizkor v'yikadosh shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Yalma v'rachirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayichonu v'malchonu b'chayei l'chol beit Yisrael b'gadav b'zman kariv v'yimeru. Amen.
Amen. Yeh shemei Rabbah.
Yiparach v'yishtabach yipar v'yitvim v'naseh v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalo shemei l'kudsha.
Barichu.
Barichu elam in kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata dami ran v'yalma v'yimru. Amen.
Amen.
Voton voton d'chol Yisrael kodam avon b'shva v'yimru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehei shalabarabba mitshama v'chaim aleni v'kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen.
Amen.
Yaseh shalom b'mamav v'yaseh shalom aleni v'kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen.
Amen.
All right, so we will turn now to our Torah reading for the day, which is from Beshalach, right from the beginning of Parashat Beshalach in the book of Exodus. If you have an Eitz Chaim, it begins on page 399. If you don't have an Eitz Chaim, it is chapter 13, verse 17. Does everyone have the text in front of them? Is there anyone who doesn't? I mean, if you're on the phone and you don't have it, I'm afraid I can't help you, but if you're on a screen, I could put it up. But it sounds like everyone has it. Great. Let me just, I need to do one thing here. Okay. All right. So the first Aliyah, Norman will read, and then do I have a volunteer to read the English, or should I just do it? I guess I'll do it. So page 3. Did someone say yes? Nope. Okay. The first Aliyah is chapter 13, verses 17 through 22.
ויהי בשלח פרעה את העם, ולא נחם אלוהים, דרך ארץ פלישתים, כי קרוב הוא, כי אמר אלוהים, פן ינחם העם בראותם מלחמה, ושבו מצרימה. ויסב אלוהים את העם דרך המדבר ים סוף, וחמושים עלו בני ישראל מארץ מצרים. ויקח משה את אדמות יוסף עמו, כי השפע השפיע את בני ישראל לאמור, פקוד יפקוד אלוהים אתכם, ועליתם את אדמותי מזה איתכם, וייסעו מסוכות, ויחנו ביתם בקצה המדבר, ואדוני הלוך לפניהם יומם בעמוד ענן, להנחותם הדרך, ולילה בעמוד אש להאיר להם, ללכת יומם ולילה. לא ימיש עמוד הענן יומם, בעמוד האש לילה לפני העם.
Now when Pharaoh let the people go, God did not lead them by way of the land of the Philistines, although it was nearer. For God said, the people may have a change of heart when they see war and return to Egypt. So God led the people round about by way of the wilderness at the Sea of Reeds. Now the Israelites went up armed out of the land of Egypt, and Moses took with him the bones of Joseph, and exacted an oath from the children of Israel, saying, God will be sure to take notice of you. Then you shall carry up my bones from here with you. They set out from Sukkot and encamped at Etam at the edge of the wilderness. The Lord went before them in a pillar of cloud by day to guide them along the way, and in a pillar of fire by night to give them light, that they might travel day and night. The pillar of cloud by day and the pillar of fire by night did not depart from before the people. The next Aliyah is chapter 14, 1 through 8, page 401 in Eitz Chaim.
וידבר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר בני ישראל וישובו, ויחנו לפני פי החירות, בין מגדול ובין הים, לפני בעל צפון, ייקחו תחנו על הים. ואמר פרעה לפני ישראל, נבוכים הם בארץ, סגר עליהם המדבר, וחיזקתי את לב פרעה, ורדף אחריהם, וכבדה בפרעה ובכל חילו, וידעו מצרים כי אני אדוני, ויעשו כן, ויוגד מלך מצרים כי ברח העם, ויהפך לבב פרעה ועבדיו אל העם, ויאמרו מה זאת עשינו, כי שילחנו את ישראל מעובדנו. ויסור את רכבו ואת העם לקח עמו, ויקח 600 רכב בחור וכל רכב מצרים, ושלישים על כולו, ויחזק אדוני את לב פרעה מלך מצרים, וירדוף אחרי בני ישראל, ובני ישראל יוצאים יד רמה,
Oh, wait, okay, that's it.
ומצרים אחריהם, וישיגו אותם חונים על הים, וסוס רכב פרעה ופרשיו וחילו, על פי החירות לפני.
Norman.
Oh, I went too far.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
לפני בעל ציפון. Sorry.
That's okay. You can't hear me, or you were just in the zone?
He was in the zone. I could hear you.
Okay.
Never mind. I was in the zone, and also it's confusing because I'm getting slight feedback from the tablet. Never mind.
Okay.
I couldn't hear you. Sorry. Enough. Sorry.
Okay. We're getting that feedback too, Norman. So if you maybe just turn down the volume even more on the thing.
Yep. Are you getting me too loud?
No, we're getting you double.
I thought I'm muted.
Okay.
I don't know how to.
Okay. Well,
are you hearing me double or too loud?
No.
You're fine.
I wasn't getting you doubled.
Okay. Maybe I'm the only one. The Lord said to Moses, "Tell the
How I
Israelites."
could turn down the volume.
Okay. Tell the Israelites to turn back.
Fine.
The Lord said to Moses, "Tell the Israelites to turn back and encamp before Pi Hahirot, between Migdol and the sea, before Baal Zephon. You shall encamp facing it by the sea. Pharaoh will say of the Israelites, they are astray in the land. The wilderness has closed in on them. Then I will stiffen Pharaoh's heart, and he will pursue them, that I may gain glory through Pharaoh and all his host. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord." And they did so. When the king of Egypt was told that the people had fled, Pharaoh and his courtiers had a change of heart about the people and said, "What is this that we have done, releasing Israel from our service?" He ordered his chariot and took his men with him. He took 600 of his picked chariots and the rest of the chariots of Egypt, with officers in all of them. The Lord stiffened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he gave chase to the Israelites. As the Israelites were departing defiantly, the Egyptians gave chase to them, and all the chariot horses of Pharaoh, his horsemen and his warriors, overtook them and camped by the sea, near Pi Hahirot, before Baal Zephon. All right, that's as far as you went, right, Norman?
So okay, so I'll continue then.
Okay, so the next Aliyah is was supposed to be verses 9 through 14. Instead, we'll make it 10 through 14.
Right. ופרעה הקריב ויסעו בני ישראל את עיניהם, והנה מצרים נוסע אחריהם, ויראו מאוד, ויצעקו בני ישראל אל אדוני, ויאמרו אל משה, עמי בלי אין קברים במצרים, לקחתני למות במדבר, מה זאת עשית לנו להוציאנו ממצרים? הלא זה הדבר אשר דיברנו אליך במצרים לאמור, חדל ממנו ונעבדה את מצרים, כי טוב לנו עבוד את מצרים ממותנו במדבר. ויאמר משה אל העם, אל תיראו, התייצבו וראו את ישועת אדוני אשר יעשה לכם היום, כי אשר ראיתם את מצרים היום, לא תוסיפו לראות עוד עד עולם. אדוני יילחם לכם ואתם תחרישון.
As Pharaoh drew near, the Israelites caught sight of the Egyptians advancing upon them. Greatly frightened, the Israelites cried out to the Lord, and they said to Moses, "Was it for want of graves in Egypt that you brought us to die in the wilderness? What have you done to us, taking us out of Egypt? Is this not the very thing we told you in Egypt, saying, 'Let us be, and we will serve the Egyptians, for it is better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the wilderness'?" But Moses said to the people, "Have no fear. Stand by and witness the deliverance which the Lord will work for you today. For the Egyptians whom you see today, you will never see again. The Lord will battle for you and hold your peace. The next Aliyah is verses 15 through 25.
ויאמר אל משה, מה תצעק אלי, דבר אל בני ישראל וייסעו, ואתה הרם את מטתך, ונטה את ידך על הים, ובקעהו, ויבואו בני ישראל בתוך הים ביבשה, ואני הנני מחזק לב מצרים, ויבואו אחריהם, וכבדה בפרעה כל חילו ברכבו פרפשיו, וידעו מצרים כי אני אדוני, והכבדי בפרעה ברכבו פרשיו, ויישא מלאך האלוהים ההולך לפני מחנה ישראל, וילך באחריהם, ויישא עמוד הענן מפניהם, ויעמוד מאחריהם, ויבוא בין מחנה מצרים ובין מחנה ישראל, ויהי הענן והחושך, ויער את הלילה, ולא קרב זה אל זה כל הלילה. וייס משה את ידו על הים, ויולך אדוני את הים ברוח קדים עזה כל הלילה, וישם את הים לחרבה, ויבקעו המים, ויבואו בני ישראל בתוך הים ביבשה, והמים להם חומה מימינם ומשמאלם, וירדפו מצרים, ויבואו אחריהם כל סוס פרעה רכבו פרשיו אל תוך הים. ויהי באשמורת הבוקר, וישכב אדוני אל מחנה מצרים בעמוד אש וענן, ויהום את מחנה מצרים, ויסר את אופן מרכבותיו, וינהגהו בכבדות. ויאמר מצרים, אנוסה מפני ישראל, כי אדוני נלחם להם במצרים.
Then the Lord said to Moses, why do you cry out to me? Tell the Israelites to go forward. And you, lift up your rod and hold out your arm over the sea and split it, so that the Israelites may march into the sea on dry ground. And I will stiffen the hearts of the Egyptians, so they go in after them. And I will gain glory through Pharaoh and all his warriors, his chariots and his horsemen. Let the Egyptians know that I am the Lord, when I gain glory through Pharaoh, his chariots, and his horsemen. The angel of God, who had been going ahead of the Israelite army, now moved and followed behind them. And the pillar of cloud shifted from in front of them and took up a place behind them. And it came between the army of the Egyptians and the army of Israel. Thus there was the cloud with the darkness, and it cast a spell upon the night, so that the one could not come near the other all through the night. Then Moses held out his arm over the sea, and the Lord drove back the sea with a strong east wind all that night, and turned the sea into dry ground. The waters were split, and the Israelites went into the sea on dry ground, the waters forming a wall for them on their right and their left. The Egyptians came in pursuit after them into the sea, all of Pharaoh's horses, chariots, and horsemen. At the morning watch, the Lord looked down upon the Egyptian army from a pillar of fire and cloud, and threw the Egyptian army into panic. He locked the wheels of their chariots so that they moved forward with difficulty, and the Egyptians said, let us flee from the Israelites, for the Lord is fighting for them against Egypt. The final Aliyah starts on page 405 with verse 26 and goes all the way to page 4:14, which is chapter 15, verse 26.
And this includes the Shirat Hayam, for which we should probably stand.
Yes.
ויאמר אל משה לך על הים, וישובו המים על מצרים, על רקפו ועל פרשיו, ויית משה את ידו על הים, וישוב הים בוקר לאיתנו, מצרים נשים לקראתו, וינער אדוני את מצרים בתוך הים, וישובו המים, וכסו את הרכב ואת הפרשים לכל חיל פרעה הבאים אחריהם בים, לא נשאר בהם עד אחד. ובני ישראל הלכו ביבשה בתוך הים, והמים להם חומה מימינם ומשמאלם. ויושע אדוני ויאמרו את ישראל מיד מצרים, וירא ישראל את מצרים מת על שפת הים. וירא ישראל את היד הגדולה אשר עשה אדוני במצרים, ויראו העם את אדוני, ויאמינו באדוני ומשה עבדו. אז ישיר משה ובני ישראל את השירה הזאת אדוני, ויאמרו לאמור, השיר על אדוני כי גאו גאה, סוס ורוכבו רמה בים, עוזי וזמרתיה ויהי לישועה, זה לי וינבהו אלוהי אבי ורוממהו. אדוני איש מלחמה, אדוני שמו, מרגבות פרעה וחילו ירה בים, ומבחר שלישה תוקעו בים סוף, תאומות יחסיומו, ירדו במשולות כמו אבן. ימינך אדוני נדרי בכוח, ימינך אדוני תרעץ אויב, וברוב גונך תהרוס חמך. תשלח ארונך יאכלמו כקש, וברוח אפיך נהרמו מים, יצאו כמו נד נוזלים, כפו תאומות בלב ים. אמר אויב ארדוף אשיג, החלק שלל תמלאמו נפשי, הריך חרבי תורישמו ידי. נשבת ברוחך כי שמו ים, צללו כעופרת במים אדירים, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורתי לו תוסף אלך, נתית ימינך תבלעמו הארץ, נחית וחסך מזוג, גאלת, נהלת בעוזך לבית קודשך, שמעו עמים ירגזון, כי לך אחז יושבי פלשת, אז נפעלו אלופי אדום, אליהם מואב יוחזמו רעד, נמו כל יושבי כנען, תיפול עליהם אימתה בפחד, בגדול זרועך ירמו כעבד, עד יעבור עמך אדוני, עד יעבור עמך עמזו קניתה תביימו, תצאמו בהר נחלתך, מכון לשיטתך פעלת אדוני, מדש אדוני קורנו ידיך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ויסוס פרעה ברקפו פרשיו בים, וישב אדוני עליהם את מי הים. ובני ישראל הלכו ביבשה בתוך הים, ותיקח מרים הנביאה אחות אהרון את הטוב בידה, ותצאנה כל הנשים אחריה בתופים ובמחולות, ותען להם בדם, שירו לאדוני כי גאו גאה, סוס ורוכבו רמה בים. ויצא משה את ישראל מים סוף, ויצאו אל מדבר שור. וילכו 3 ימים במדבר ולא מצאו מים, ויבואו מרתה ולא יכלו לשתות מים ממרה כי מרים הם על כן קרא שמה מרה וילונו העם על משה לאמור מה נשתה ויצעק אל אדוני ויורהו אדוני עץ וישלך אל המים וימתקו המים שם שם לו חוק ומשפט ושם נישאו ויאמר אם שמוע תשמע לקול אדוני אלוהיך וישר בעיניו תעשה ועזמת למצוותיו ושמרת כל חוקיו כל המחלה ששמתי במצרים לא אשים עליך כי אני אדוני רופאך.
Then the Lord said to Moses, hold out your arm over the sea, that the waters may come back upon the Egyptians and upon their chariots and upon their horsemen. Moses held out his arm over the sea, and at daybreak the sea returned to its normal state, and the Egyptians fled at its approach. So the Lord hurled the Egyptians into the sea. The waters turned back and covered the chariots and the horsemen. Pharaoh's entire army that followed them into the sea, not one of them remained. But the Israelites had marched through the sea on dry ground, the waters forming a wall for them on their right and on their left. Thus the Lord delivered Israel that day from the Egyptians. Israel saw the Egyptians dead on the shore of the sea. And when Israel saw the wondrous power which the Lord had wielded against the Egyptians, the people feared the Lord. They had faith in the Lord and in his servant Moses. Then Moses and the Israelites sang this song to the Lord. They said, I will sing to the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously. Horse and driver he is hurled into the sea. The Lord is my strength and might. He is become my deliverance. This is my God, and I will enshrine him. The God of my father, and I will exalt him. The Lord, the warrior, Lord is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and his army he has cast into the sea, and the pick of his officers are drowned in the sea of reeds. The deeps covered them. They went down into the depth like a stone. Your right hand, O Lord, glorious in power. Your right hand, O Lord, shatters the foe. In your great triumph, you break your opponents. You send forth your fury. It consumes them like straw. At the blast of your nostrils, the waters piled up. The floods stood straight like a wall. The deeps froze in the heart of the sea. The foe said, I will pursue. I will overtake. I will divide the spoil. My desire shall have its fill of them. I will bear my sword. My hand shall subdue them. You made your wind blow. The sea covered them. They sank like lead in the majestic waters. Who is like you, O Lord, among the celestials? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? You put out your right hand, the earth swallowed them. In your love, you led the people you redeemed. In your strength, you guide them to your holy abode. The peoples hear, they tremble. Agony grips the dwellers of Philistia. Now are the clans of Edom dismayed. The tribes of Moab, trembling grips them. All the dwellers in Canaan are aghast. Terror and dread descend upon them. Through the might of your arm, they are still as stone. Till your people cross over, O Lord. Till your people cross, whom you have ransomed. You will bring them and plant them in your own mountain, the place you made to dwell in, O Lord, the sanctuary, O Lord, which your hands established. The Lord will reign forever and ever. For the horses of Pharaoh with his chariots and horsemen went into the sea, and the Lord turned back on them the waters of the sea. But the Israelites marched on dry ground in the midst of the sea. Then Miriam the prophetess, Aaron's sister, took a timbrel in her hand, and all the women went out after her in dance with timbrels. And Miriam chanted for them, sing to the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously. Horse and driver he has hurled into the sea. Then Moses caused Israel to set out from the Sea of Reeds. They went on into the wilderness of Shur. They traveled 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. They came to Marah, but they could not drink the water of Marah because it was bitter. That is why it was named Marah. And the people grumbled against Moses, saying, what shall we drink? So he cried out to the Lord, and the Lord showed him a piece of wood. He threw it into the water, and the water became sweet. There he made for them a fixed rule, and there he put them to the test. He said, if you will heed the Lord your God diligently, doing what is upright in his sight, giving ear to his commandments and keeping all his laws, then I will not bring upon you any of the diseases that I brought upon the Egyptians. For I, the Lord, am your healer. All right. Yasher Koach, Norman.
Yeah.
All right. So the Haftarah is found.
There's a second scroll, Maftir.
Yeah, the Maftir is in Pinchas, chapter 28, verses 19 through 25. And should have the page in just a moment. It is page 932.
Ikratem Misheo Lalunai Parim Brevaka Shnaim Chayil Echad Vishiva Chivasim Bnei Shanat Mimim Yiyu Lachem Umin Chatam Sholetu Lava Shamen Shosha Esonim Lapar Ushne Esonim La'ayel Tasu יתרון תעשה לכבש האחד לשבעת הכבשים ושעיר חטאת אחד תכפר עליכם מלבד עולת הבוקר אשר לעולת התמיד תעשו את אלה כאלה תעשו ליום 7 ימים לחם בשרך ניחוח לאדוני על עולת התמיד יעשה ונזכור וביום השביעי מקרא קודש יהיה לכם כל מלאכת עבודה לא תעשו.
You shall present a gift, a burnt offering to Adonai, 2 bulls of the herd, 1 ram, and 7 yearling lambs. See that they are without blemish. The grain offering with them shall be of choice flour, with oil mixed in. Prepare 3/10 of a measure for a bull, 2/10 for a ram. And for each of the 7 lambs, prepare 1/10 of a measure.
He's reading the Maftir.
And for each of the 7 lambs, prepare 1/10 of a measure. And there shall be 1 goat for a purification offering to make expiation in your behalf. You shall present these in addition to the morning portion of the regular burnt offering. You shall offer the like daily for 7 days as food, a gift of pleasing odor to the Lord. They shall be offered with their libations in addition to the regular burnt offering, and the 7th day shall be a sacred occasion for you. You shall not work at your occupations. All right, so the Haftarah is from the 2nd book of Samuel. It is found in our book on page 1311, and it's the Song of David. Do we have a volunteer to read it in English? Please, Jim, that'd be great. Okay, so you can
Tell me what chapter and verses it is.
It's chapter 22 of the 2nd book of Samuel, chapter 22. Chapter 22. I believe it's the entire chapter page. It's verses 1 through 51.
Oh, okay. So I should start with the bracha.
Yeah, start with the brachas.
Okay. Did you want to do the Misha Berach for the ill first?
Jim, I'm so grateful to you for reminding me. All right. The Misha Berach for Cholim is going to be found on page 173. And so I will, please feel free to name those of your family and friends who are in need of healing. I'll go around, and if you want to name somebody, please feel free to do so. If you don't, You can just not talk, or you can raise your hand and say, no. Jim, do you have people?
Oh, I don't have anybody, no.
Okay. Norman is not there. Mark and Ilana. Unmute yourself.
You're muted.
I'd like to include all the people suffering from the virus.
Thank you, Miriam. Okay, Mark and Ilana.
Friends and family who need healing.
Ronit Bat Miriam Va'aharon.
Norma. Helene and Harvey.
Sam Fuchs and all the people in Cambridge elderly homes who are suffering from COVID at a great number that we just learned yesterday.
Oh boy. Ruth.
Becky Tinker.
Susan.
Sarah Brand, Elizabeth Brand, Jen Chung, and Bruce Haggerty.
Ian Martha.
Elizabeth Ahern.
Okay, now people who are on the phone. Judy.
Yes.
Go
Coco, Missy, husband, Coco, Countess Sheila Klein, Faye Kravitz, and what's her name? Can't think of it. Nedley Goldman.
Thank
That's it.
Great.
I have names, Rabbi.
Great. Who's this?
Faye,
Okay, Faye. Great. Please.
Marcella, Linda Alloy, Judy Jacobs, and Coco.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have I missed anyone?
Thank you.
Okay, good.
Thank you, Judy.
I will add Tamar Bat Miriam. Norman, are you willing to? Oh, Norman, are you willing to sing Misha Berach? And do you have people you want to name?
I'll sing Misha Berach. What minute again?
Page 173.
Misha Berach.
We're going to let Norman sing this one by himself, okay, guys?
Okay, sorry.
Mekor habrach alimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing. And let us say, Amen. Yisheberach imotenu, Mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
So now we will turn to Jim and the bracha before the haftorah.
Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar b'ni'im tovim, v'rata v'divreihem hanemarim be'emet, Baruch atah Adonai, habocher b'torah, u'Moshe avdo, u'Yisrael amo, u'v'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek. David addressed the words of this song to the Lord after the Lord had saved him from the hands of all his enemies and from the hands of Saul. He said, O Lord, my crag, my fastness, my deliverer, O God, the rock wherein I take shelter, my shield, my mighty champion, my fortress and refuge, my savior, who rescued me from violence. All praise I call upon the Lord, and I was delivered from my enemies. For the breakers of death encompassed me, the torrents of Belial terrified me, the snares of Sheol encircled me, the coils of death engulfed me. In my anguish, I called upon the Lord, cried out to my God in his abode. He heard my voice. My cry entered his ears. Then the earth rocked and quaked. The foundations of heaven shook, rocked by his indignation. Smoke went up from his nostrils, and from his mouth came devouring fire. Live coals blazed forth from him. He bent the sky and came down, thick cloud beneath his feet. He mounted a cherub and flew. He was seen on the wings of the wind. He made pavilions of darkness about him, dripping clouds, huge thunderheads. In the brilliance before him blazed fiery coals. The Lord thundered forth from heaven. The Most High set forth his voice. He let loose bolts and scattered them, lightning and put them to rout. The bed of the sea was exposed. Foundations of the world were laid bare by the mighty roaring of the Lord. At the blast of the breath of his nostrils, he reached down from on high. He took me, drew me out of the mighty waters. He rescued me from my enemies so strong, from foes too mighty for me. They attacked me on my day of calamity, but the Lord was my stay. He brought me out to freedom. He rescued me because he was pleased with me. The Lord rewarded me according to my merit. He requited the cleanness of my hands. For I have kept the ways of the Lord and have not been guilty before my God. I am mindful of all his rules and have not departed from his laws. I have been blameless before him and have guarded myself against sinning, and the Lord has requited my merit according to my purity in his sight. With the loyal, you deal loyally. With the blameless hero, blamelessly. With the pure, you act in purity. And with the perverse, you are wily. To humble folk, you give victory, and you look with scorn on the haughty. You, O Lord, are my lamp. The Lord lights up my darkness. With you, I can rush a barrier. With my God, I can scale a wall. The way of God is perfect. The word of the Lord is pure. He is a shield to all who take refuge in him. Yea, who is a God except the Lord? Who is a rock except God? The God, my mighty stronghold, who kept my path secure, who made my leg like a deer's and set me firm on the heights, who trained my hands for battle so that my arms can bend a bow of bronze. You have granted me the shield of your protection, and your providence has made me great. You have let me stride on freely, and my feet have not slipped. I pursued my enemies and wiped them out. I did not turn back till I destroyed them. I destroyed them. I struck them down. They rose no more. They lay at my feet. You have girt me with strength for battle, brought low my foes before me, made my enemies turn tail before me, my foes, and I wiped them out. They looked, but there was none to deliver to the Lord, but he answered them not. I pounded them like dust of the earth, stamped, crushed them like dirt of the streets. You have rescued me from the strife of peoples, kept me to be a ruler of nations. People I knew not must serve me. Aliens have cringed before me, paid me homage at the mere report of me. Aliens have lost courage and come trembling out of their fastnesses. The Lord lives. Blessed is my rock. Exalted be God, the rock who gives me victory. The God who has vindicated me and made people subject to me, rescued me from my enemies, raised me clear of my foes, saved me from lawless men. For this I sing your praise among the nations and hymn your name, tower of victory to his king, who deals graciously with his anointed, with David and his offspring evermore. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, tzur kol ha'alamim, tzaddik b'chol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman ha'omer v'yoseh, ha'medaber u'mekayem, shekol devarav emet v'tzedek. Ne'eman atahu Adonai Eloheinu, v'ne'emanim devarecha, v'devarecha midvarecha, achor lo yashuv rekam. Ki el melech ne'eman v'rachaman atah, Baruch atah Adonai ha'el ha'ne'eman v'chol derachav.
Amen.
Tziyahon ki hi ben chayenu, v'la'aluvat nefesh toshia, b'mehera b'yameinu. Baruch atah Adonai v'sameach Zion b'vanecha.
Amen.
Samcheinu Adonai Eloheinu be'eliyahu hanavi avdecha u'malchut beit David yisichecha b'mehera yavohu v'yagel libenu al kiso lo yeshev zar v'lo yinchalu od acherim et kevodahu ki v'shem kodshecha nishbata lo shelo yechben ero li'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai
Shalom.
Magen Al
Amen.
HaTorah v'al ha'avodah v'al ha'nevi'im v'al yom chag hamatzot hazeh שנתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו לששון ולשמחה לכבוד ולתפארת על הכל. אדוני אלוהינו אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך. יברך שמך בפי כל חי תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש ישראל והזמנים.
Amen.
Amen. Yashakoach.
We will turn now in our red books back to page 330 for Yizkor. Traditionally, we rise for Yizkor, but I don't think we need to do that until we say the Yizkor prayers, because we usually rise because we're holding the Torahs up.
What page, Jim?
330.
30.
If you happen to have the old Silverman, which is what we have at our house, it's on page 221.
Great. All right. I'm looking for something that I can't find. Okay. Adonai ma'adam v'tideihu ben enosh v'techashvehu. Adam lahevel dama yamav kitsehu.
Adam
Aboker yatzif v'chalav la'erev yimoler v'yavesh. Limnot yamenu ken hodav nivir. Adonai, what are human beings that you take account of them? Mortals that you care for them. Humans are as a breath, their days like a passing shadow. In the morning they flourish anew, in the evening they shrivel and die. Teach us to count each day, that we may acquire a heart of wisdom. Some of us recall parents who gave us life, who cared for us and nurtured us and taught us to take our first steps on our own. Some of us remember a wife, a husband, or a partner, our friend and lover with whom we shared so much of our lives, our failures and achievements, joys and sorrows, intimate secrets. Some of us recall brothers and sisters who matured together with us, sometimes competing with us and sometimes encouraging us on, bound to us by lifelong relationship. Some of us remember children entrusted to us too briefly, to whom we gave our loving care and from whom we received the trust that enriched our lives. Their memory is always with us. Many of us recall relatives who knew us, teachers who affected us, and beloved friends who walked beside us in life, guiding us, listening to us, and supporting us. Our lives are shaped by those who were alongside us as we walked on our path. May our inheritance impel us to strive to live lives of holiness and service. May memories of love inspire us to love. May painful memories impel us to mitigate the pain others experience. And may we be granted the strength to affirm life's meaning, even in the face of death. The deaths of those we now recall left holes in our lives, but we are grateful for the gift of their love. May their memory recalled this day be a blessing for us and all who come to know us. Page 331. Shiviti Adonai lenegdi tamid, ki mimini ba'alemo, v'achen samach libi v'yagech kevodi, af b'sari yishkon labeta. Adonai is always before me at my right hand, lest I fall. Therefore I am glad, made happy, though I know that my flesh will lie in the ground forever. We continue silently on page 331. Individual memorial prayers will be found on page 335. If you do have a Silverman in the house, I recommend that you use that. These are, I find this particular prayer book difficult to use for Yizkor, but it's what we've got. So I'll ask you to rise as you are able, and I'm going to invite us to read. Everyone can mute themselves. I'll read it, but everyone can read as well. that, sorry, I'm not sure what's going on with my computer here. We'll read together the for the martyrs and the 6 million in English, and then I will chant in Hebrew our accustomed El Malay Rachamim for the 6 million. May God remember the souls of the martyrs of our people who gave their lives for the sanctification of God's name, and the men, women, and children who were slaughtered, burned, and killed in the Holocaust. In their memory we pray. May our lives reflect a measure of their bravery, dedication, and purity of soul. May their souls be bound up in the bond of life. May they be remembered with honor. May they rest in peace at your right hand forever. Amen. El Malay Rachamim Shochen B'Miromim Amtsei Menucha Nechona Tachat Kanfei Hashchina B'Ma'alot Kedoshim Tehorim Kezohar Rakia Mazichrim L'nishmot Kol Acheinu B'nei Yisrael Shenitbechu B'Shoah Anashim Nashim V'Tah V'Shenechneku V'Shenischrefu V'Shenehegu Shemasru et nafsham al kiddush Hashem V'gan Eden tehi menuchatam Ana barachamim Hastichem beseter knafecha L'olamim Utzror b'tzror chaim et nishmotehem Adonai unachalatam V'yanuch v'shalom al mishkavotehem V'nomar Amen. We continue on page 336 with in memory of all the dead. Exalted, compassionate God, grant perfect peace in your sheltering presence among the holy and the pure, whose radiance is like the heavens, to the souls of all those we have recalled today. May their memory be a blessing and may they rest in paradise. Master of mercy, may they find eternal shelter beneath your sheltering wings, and may their souls be bound up in the bond of life. Adonai is their portion. May they rest in peace. And let us say, Amen.
Amen.
El Malay Rachamim Shochen B'Miromim Amtsei Menucha Nechona Tachat Kanfei Hashchina V'Ma'alot Kedoshim U'Tohorim Kezohar Harakia Mazichrim L'nishmot Kol Ele Shehizkarnu Hayom Livracha Shalechu L'Olamam V'gan Eden Tehi Menuchatam Ana Barachamim Hastirem beseter knafecha l'olamim Utzror b'tzror chaim et nishmotehem Adonai unachalatam Yanuch v'shalom al mishkavotehem V'nomar Amen. Page 337. Mizmor. Actually, Norman, would you like to sing this one?
Thank you, Norman.
Mizmor David, Adonai roi lo hexav. bin ot sheyar vitzeni, al me menuchot yenaleni. Nafshi eshovet, nafshi eshovet, yancheni b'magle tzedek, למען שמו. גם כי אלך וגץ על מוות, לא ירא רע, כי אתה עמדי. הבטחה ומשענתך, הבטחה ומשענתך, המה ינחמוני. ארוך לפני שולחן, לפני שולחן, ארוך לפני שולחן, נגד צורריי. תשענת בשמן ראשי, תשענת בשמן ראשי, תשענת בשמן ראשי, כוסי רוויה. אך טוב החסד, ירדפוני כל ימי חיי. ושבתי בבית אדוני, ושבתי בבית אדוני, לאורך ימים.
So we will turn now to page 338. I'm going to unmute everyone, and we will say, Kaddish. Please do respond. If you're saying Kaddish, that's fine. We will expect this to be a cacophony. Yid Gadal.
Amen.
Okay.
Wish all of you a Chag Sameach.
Chag Sameach.
Yes.
Joining us here, Rafa.
Chag Sameach.
Sameach.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was great.
Good. Thank you, Faye. See you soon.
I'm crying. Thank you.
All right. We will turn now to page, let's see here. Where did it go? Page 273 for Sim Shalom. Sim Shalom Tova Uveracha Chen V'Chesed V'Rachamim Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, al kol Yisrael amecha. Barucheinu Avinu kulanu ke'echad, kulanu ke'echad, bi'or panecha. Barucheinu Avinu kulanu ke'echad, kulanu ke'echad, bi'or panecha. Ki'or panecha natata lanu, Adonai Eloheinu Torah chaim. Yahavat chesed u'tzedakah u'bracha, v'racham chaim v'shalom, v'tov be'enecha levarech et amecha, levarech et amecha Yisrael, v'chol olet u'v'chol sha'a, v'chol olet u'v'chol sha'a b'shlomecha. Yalalala, 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 page 204, I think. Yeah, okay. Actually, we're going to go directly to 205.
Right.
Is you're able for the Elena. Aleinu l'shabeach Adonai Latei gdula l'Sefer Bereshit Shelo asanu b'yiratzo V'lo samanu b'chot ha'adama Shelo sam chelkenu kahem V'goralenu kechol hamonam V'anachnu kor'im ומתחרים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלאכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו בגוב מרומים הוא אלוהינו אלון אמת מלכנו ככתוב בתורתו ידעת בנשיקותיו לבבך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל ויערץ מתחת אלון אלון על כן נחבר לך אדוני אלוהינו לרומם את זכר להעביר מגלוני לפניך וכתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמן היה אדוני המלך על הארץ ביום ההוא וביום ושמו Kaddish, page 207. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah.
Amen.
L'amal divrach tev yamlich malchute. V'chayichon v'yimachon. V'chayedech beit Yisrael. V'agalau v'zman.
Amen.
Barach v'yishtabach v'yitar v'trumam v'yinaseh. V'tadar v'talev v'tabal. Min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechemata. Amiran v'alama v'imru
Amen.
Yehi shalom rabba min shemaya. V'chaim aleinu. V'yoko Yisrael v'imru Oster shalom. Uya aser shalom. Aleinu. V'yoko Yisrael v'imru
Amen.
So just a quick announcement for those of us who are left. Shabbos services are going to be at 5 o'clock starting on Friday evening. Feel free to join me. Those are usually pretty fun. And then on Saturday we'll have a normal. We'll revert to our ordinary time. Shabbos, the Parashat Shmini, and then Sunday evening we will have it'll be Gail Horowitz's first yard site. And so we will have, that's going to be in conjunction with 1 Million, One Book. So we'll start with Mari at 7, and then learn at 7:20, 7:30, whatever that is. And then also it's Ruth Anna Putnam's first yard site on Wednesday evening. So I'll do some learning in her honor. We'll have a Mari at 7. And then learn after that. I've let Ruth Anna's family know that this is happening, and so hopefully some of them will be able to join us as well. So any other announcements?
Yes, I want to say if Irv is still there, his screen is still on. Happy birthday to Sylvia.
Right. There's someone's coming. It's Irv.
Irv, we want to wish you happy birthday for Sylvia. Yom Huledet Sameach. You here?
I think he can hear us, but we can't hear him.
All right, he's muted. Okay. All right.
All right.
Rabbi?
Oh, one more announcement.
Rabbi, it's Faye. Did you get the letter I left you?
I did. Thank you, Faye. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Adon olam Hashem
Chag Sameach, everybody.
Chag Sameach.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, Jim. Norman.
What's that?
Thank you.
Norman, for wonderful davening and landing.
Thank you, Norman.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. Thanks.
Wonderful rest of Chag.
Thanks a lot.
Chag Sameach.
I'm trying to leave the meeting.
Or the meeting might have left us.